Hello, what's up? Ali here for another PS4 latest jailbreak update. And we actually have some pretty good ones this time. So what is this about? Well, the Flo and the Nguyen, the man behind some of the biggest breakthrough in PS4 and PS Vita jailbreak, has announced that he will be presenting a new jailbreak or a new exploit in a conference of some of the biggest contributors on the scene that will happen in Seoul March 30 to 31. This exploit that he will present is about a network vulnerability that can implement a kernel exploit without the need of a entry-level exploit. Unlike what we are using right now where we need an entry-level or an entry exploit and the kernel exploit to be able to have a full working jailbreak. This is part of the exploit that he has presented already last year that takes advantage of a vulnerability on a PlayStation network that is believed to be working up to the firmware 11.0. So could this be our light at the end of the tunnel, or will it be just more tunnels? So let us read more through the article. By the way, you will find the link of the article on our description if you want to read them yourself. The Flow will present a new PS4 kernel exploit at a security conference in May. Well, I'm very sorry, I thought it was in March. How a successful exploitation of kernel vulnerabilities in a network protocol on the PlayStation 4 can be abused to achieve RCE with kernel privileges on the console. Hacker The Flow has confirmed that he will be presenting a new PS4 kernel exploit this year in May at the TyphoonCon security conference in Seoul. The hacker hasn't specified if a full disclosure of the exploit will happen at the conference or just a simple demonstration. The exploit leverages bugs in the PS4's implementation of the IPv6 protocol. It seems IPv6 has been a nice source of vulnerabilities for the scene. TyphoonCon is an annual security conference that was established in 2018 from their website. TyphoonCon brings security researchers together for an extensive two-day world-class conference led by the industry's leading experts, specialists, and innovators. TyphoonCon focuses on highly technical offensive security issues such as vulnerability discovery, advanced exploitation techniques, and reverse engineering. TyphoonCon was established with the belief in researchers wanting to share their research, discoveries, and experience with other security enthusiasts out there. It has been known for quite some time that the Flow has something big for the PS4 or the PS5 as he announced it himself back in September 2023. Fresh rumors are stating that a proof-of-concept crash that has been circulating based on an old 2006 network vulnerability could be one of the vulnerabilities leveraged by the Flow in this upcoming presentation. This could match considering the hacker has stated his attack in using the PlayStation's network protocol. This talk will be about successful exploitation of kernel vulnerabilities in a network protocol on the PlayStation 4, which is based on FreeBSD. I show how internals of the IPv6 protocol can be abused to achieve an information leak and to redirect control flow to get RCE with kernel privileges on the console. The exploitation strategies may also apply to XNU as they share very similar code. Moreover, this exploit enables a jailbreak without requiring a user entry point such as a WebKit exploit. There's a lot of information to unpack here, but the interesting point to the scene will be this seems to be PS4 only, no mentions of PS5, and will enable a jailbreak. The current belief is that this could work up to firmware 11.0 and that 11.2 patched something. But the actually impacted list of firmwares hasn't been confirmed by the hacker yet. What about the PS5? Surprisingly missing from the announcement is the PS5. To date, the only kernel exploit publicly available for the PS5 is based on a vulnerability disclosed by the Flow himself back in September 2022. Notably, that one was based on IPv6 vulnerabilities as well. It was assumed that the hacker would be focusing his recent effort on the PS5 and that the PS4 was just a cherry on top. In particular, the POC that's been making the rounds also crashes the PS5, but it is possible that the flow has hit a bump in the road when it comes to attacking the PS5 with the same vulnerability, as the console is famously harder to hack than its older sister. That, or he simply chose to have fun with the PS4, a console he now knows in and out. So what do we do next? If you have a PS4 and are hoping to get a fresh jailbreak for it, the advice is, as always, is to stay put, and particular to stop updating the console. It is pretty much guaranteed that anyone running on 11.02 or higher will be out of the loop for this exploit. From there, it is still unclear if and when the exploit will be disclosed. There's good hope this will happen, of course, but even when it does, it could be months before a successful jailbreak is released. In recent history, the Flow has left the actual implementation of a jailbreak based on his disclosures as an exercise for the scene. If you happen to be in Seoul on May 30 to 31, you might want to attend the Typhoon Con conference. Tickets are $400 for the 2 days, and details on the conference and this talk and tickets can be found here. So to summarize, this is actually a good breakthrough to our PS4 jailbreak. So will this be only available for the PS4? Well, he hasn't disclosed more information yet, but I do believe that this will be more focused on the PS4 because he have already mentioned that the PS5 is harder to hack, and based on the history, whenever there is a newer consoles, the older consoles becomes easier to hack. So I really do believe that this is definitely our light at the end of the tunnel. Though this is still months from now, and a lot of things can still happen, but at least there is something good to actually wait for. And I really do believe that it is already way overdue for the next PS4 jailbreak. I remember the transition from the jailbreak of 6.72 to 9.0, jailbreak was just months between them. And for the 9.0, it is more than 3 years of waiting already. So this will be it for now. If you have any questions or anything you wish to add on our video, please share them on our comment section and I will definitely address them. And again, my name is Ali. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you on our next video. Bye-bye.